Good evening, everybody. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and I know I haven't been on in a few days because I've been with Divine Masculine. This is our anniversary week that we met, and so I was with Divine Masculine. That's all I have to say about that. But I'm on for the healing conversation of the evening because it's evening now. I think the last thing I read about was talking about change occurs naturally. And so after that came giving consciously. And it speaks about taking care of yourself so that you're able to give to others. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't give to others. You can't give consciously if you're depleted. And so after that, then it was assert yourself consistently. And it's saying you need to assert yourself. So that means taking action. And that means if you got to say no to people when they ask you to do things, you say no to those people. It is what it is. You don't really have to explain. Because when you are afraid to be true to yourself, your body will reflect that, and it will let you know that, and it will affect your healing of your physical body. Now, going to today is take action. So this is Wands energy, fire energy. And it says, I'm going to read this one, and I'm going to read the affirmation. Take action. The key to asserting yourself is to take action on your feelings and intuition. I have seen people begin to lose weight or become physically healthier simply by doing something they've been afraid to do or by expressing something they've suppressed. By becoming more assertive, underweight people become more willing to take up space in the world. By continuing to speak and act your truth, you will dissolve blocks and find your proper way. This is so appropriate for me. But let me finish. The affirmation for today is, I now take action on my feelings. I had an issue with my weight. All my life I've been underweight. Always underweight. People would always say, you need to eat a sandwich, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, and blah, blah, blah. But I think part of that for me was that I was always either putting others before me. Let me see. I wasn't expressing my feelings. And as I've become more assertive in my life, my weight has generally is where I'm supposed to be. I never thought that I would be this weight that I've been without being pregnant. This is the most I've ever been in my life without being pregnant. I won't discuss the weight, but it is what it is. I think a lot of people, when they suppress things, it suppresses your body, your system, so you're not able to take in all of the nutrients, and you're not able to really be yourself. And if you're not really able to be yourself, you can't be your true weight. You can't be who you really are supposed to be. I'm a little bit more curvier. The body is way different than what I thought it would be. But I'm enjoying it. I like it because I'm being myself as well. I'm being true to myself. I'm expressing myself when I need to express myself. And I'm not fearful of expressing myself. The other day, like I said, this was the anniversary of when Divine Masculine and I met in 3D. We had met virtually a while ago, but when we finally made the choice to actually meet face to face, that happened this week. And what I do, he forgets. He'd be so busy doing his thing. I gave him a couple of gifts. I'm a gift giver. That's just who I am. And he was like, you don't have to do this. And I was like, I know I don't have to do this. I'm doing it because I want to. And but I could see in his face that he really liked what I gave him. And I wasn't giving it to him because I wanted something from him. It was because I just wanted to do it. And I think somebody needs to hear this message. You don't have to have a reason. I had those items way before it was our anniversary. I just held them until this day. When I see something that makes me think about him, or I think that he could use it, I give it to him. You know, he thinks that I go out of my way to give it, but I don't. And I think a lot of the divine feminines, when they're being their true, because we're givers. Divine feminines are givers. But we need to just make sure in the, you know, from the past, you know, past energy or past frequencies, people took advantage of your giving. Whereas now you don't have to be concerned about that. Just give. You don't have to worry about it. But, you know, of course, make sure nobody's trying to take advantage of you. But just be a giving individual. Once you're able to be who you truly are, giving is not an issue for you. Another thing I want to talk about with this giving. I lost my phone. Remember I told you I bought this new phone? I lost it. I lost it earlier today. I'm on it right now, but I lost it earlier. I got out of the Uber. I thought I had it in my hand. It fell out of my hand. I was looking everywhere for this Uber. I even called the Uber driver. He said he didn't have it. I was like, oh man, I lost this phone and I paid for it. Somebody got them a phone. But actually what once I got out of the fear, because for a minute, the story was going on. Not that I was buying into the story of being fearful. I finally just said, hold up. I got the location services on my phone activated. So I went on my tablet, and I pulled up the activation, and it said the phone was here. I was like, but it ain't here. And so what I did, I went to a few of my neighbors. I went to their houses, and one neighbor didn't have it, but they said the other neighbor found the phone and blah, blah, blah. And so I went to that neighbor, which is funny. They're right under, right by me. The guy, he did find the phone, and I think I had like $20 hidden into the phone. I normally throw cash in my phone. And I had $20 in there. He brought the phone, and I said, yep, that's my phone. And I said, he said, yeah, it's money in it. I said, oh, you can have that money. I gave him the money for finding my phone. And because of that, I went back upstairs to the other neighbor, and I thanked her. I didn't give her any money, but what I did do, I told them that I was an educator, because I am an educator. And I said if they needed some assistance, because schools out this way are virtual. They're doing it the virtual schools. I put it out there. I thanked her for it. I walked away. 20 minutes later, I got a knock on my door. She says, well, my mom wants to talk to you. Went over there. There's 2 kids over there. So I have 2 new clients come the fall. My pentacles are coming. Once you give, it comes back to you. And not only that, because I've been looking for a puppy, they gave me a place to find a puppy as well, because I've been looking for a puppy. I need my own spirit animal. Divine Masculine's dog I love him. He's wonderful. I like him. But I want my own, because I can't bring him here. He's not mine. But I think I'm going to stop right here with this message. I'm going to pull some cards. I don't know what the message is going to be. We'll see what happens. I haven't been paying attention to the collective, and I think it's been really quiet, which is a good thing in the community, because that means people are working on themselves, finding their own bliss, manifesting their wants and their desires. And so I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll come back soon. Thank you for stopping by. Healing Conversations with Z. Peace. Take care.